Well, that wraps up the talking part of our program. I know you're all very disappointed that it's over, but we're going to move on into the dancing very, very shortly. And before we do that, though, I just wanted to express my gratitude to Ken and the committee for inviting me to be the Master of Ceremonies for this evening. It was a great honor, and I'll be forever grateful. And speaking of Ken Vinson, my last official act as MC for 2023 is to invite Mr. Vinson, if he's ready, to come up and close us out. Ken, are you ready? Where are you, Ken?
Ken.
Here he comes. Come on, y'all. Can you get up a little bit? Come on now. Can you get a standing ovation? Come on, please. Come on, Ken. The man hasn't slept in a month.
Thank you, Marty. All right. Thank you all. So listen, I wrote a 20-minute talk. No, I'm lying. Thank you for standing. Please have a seat. You'll be standing for the next 2 hours. I promise you, we are going to party. I'm going to cut this short. Marty took my phone, so you took my notes. Okay. The first thing is, I want to say, you've heard me on the mic this whole week, 2 days or so, and I've been saying this, and I want to say it again here tonight in front of all the cameras. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here and being a part of all clubs. What you're seeing on the screen is the official photo from today's ride. We had a few folks out, I think. Give yourself a round of applause for joining us this morning. They do say if you don't have a picture, it didn't happen. I think we have proof. So I'm going to speed through this really quickly. We have some of the C-suite in the room tonight. If I can say anything to you, I think this picture proves that if you put out the right message, if you vibrate with the right frequency, you can get people out, okay? To the industry, well, thank you. To the industry that's in the room tonight and the C-suite, we're looking for stakeholders. We're looking for partners. We know how to do this. And if you talk to me, I try sharing with people, we're not looking for philanthropy. We're looking for an equity position. There's a difference in the two. When you think of philanthropy, typically you're looking down. You're not equally yoked from my people from church. But when you look and talk to us as partners, you're looking at us from an equity position. We're looking for a stakeholder or two. We know how to do this. I think if someone can move this amount of people and you can partner with them and have your brand attached to that, I think that's something that should be done, okay? So the other thing is, you hear my name a lot, and yes, I play a part in this, probably a significant part, but I'm part of a group, and I want to acknowledge my partners, Rasan Bahati. Where you at, Rasan? Give Rasan a hand, please. And Sharon Smith. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you both. I also want to point out what we tried to do here is give you a little bit of everything. We had Karan, he's a younger gentleman, all the way up to you had the first African-American Olympic medal winner in the cycling in the Olympics. So we spanned, I think, a nice graph there. So last thing on that is all of the talent that you've seen here and that you're going to see is cultivated from our community. It's rich in talent. It's diverse. We can do everything that we want to do from our own community, okay? And so again, to the C-suite, to the industry, to the people out there, everything that you want to do to change this space is all around you. You just have to tap into it. And if you need help in doing that, I think we can help you do that. So my last thing that I'm going to do before I call up the band, so if the band is prepared, let me just share with you some of the luminaries that we have here tonight. This is important. I promise you this will be quick. They weren't here earlier. I want to acknowledge Eli Watson. Eli, is he still here? Eli Watson, please stand up. This is our youngest state champion. Look at that. Right? Lisa Muhammad. Lisa Muhammad wasn't here this morning. She missed it. Lisa Muhammad, where are you at? Lisa Muhammad. Got to go quick. She's here. She's missing her second shout out. Okay. You obviously know Rasan and Sharon. Amma were here this. Lisa Muhammad, y'all. Lisa Muhammad. Just wanted to acknowledge you, Lisa. 2021 state champion. We have 2023 Paralympian Jenna Roman. Jenna, where are you at? God, my voice is going. Jenna's right back there, Paralympian champion. And obviously, you've already heard from Nelson. We have in the room, you heard from him earlier, Ruben Hernandez from Giant Bicycles. I want to thank you. We have in the room, if you could just stand for me real quick, we have Miss Jen Dice, President and CEO of People for Bikes. Thank you. True story, I was in Bentonville, Arkansas, met her on an elevator, and then at her event, which is a very large event, and said, hey, you should come to my event. And she came, so that's awesome. I want to thank her for that. If you don't know about People for Bikes, you need to look that up, please. We also have in the room, this fascinates me. I want to thank Peter Abram, a good friend and supporter and champion and cheerleader of all clubs. Thank you, Peter. We have in the room Miss Zip Allen. She's the CMO of Strava. Zip, if you could stand, please. Everyone in here uses Strava, okay? We have Miss Kim Rogers, Marketing Pinarello. Kim, where you at? Please stand. There she is right back there in the back. We have Harach, Neverick, and Matthew. I'm not going to butcher the last name, from Bello, Pasadena, my good family and friends. Please stand up right here. Thank you. We have, this gentleman he did an amazing job. Met him over the telephone. Probably why I don't have a voice. I'm constantly running my mouth, but met him over the telephone. Something connected, and he flew out here from New York to be a part of this, and he was the moderator of our immersive sessions yesterday. We want to put our hands together for Mr. Rick Gray. Rick, where you at? Rick is on Sirius XM. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you. Yesterday, the immersive sessions were amazing, but I just got to take a second and say to the QRT panel, and not just because they're the most people here in the room, okay? We have a lot of people. We had 345 attendees for this event, okay? So they make up about a third, but let's give yourself a hand for that. But yesterday, the Queen's Roundtable panel put together by Taisha Walker, you touched my heart, right? You really did. It was amazing, and I want to thank you for coming and sharing your truths. Thank you for that. We also have in the room, I can't go without saying this name, we have Mr. Rashid Bahati and Queen. And Rashid, if you could come up here real quick, and Rich, if you could come up here real quick, Rich Mayo and Rashid. We have a donation to the Bahati Foundation. If we can get this photo here real quick. And if you don't mind, while y'all take that photo, I'm gonna keep talking so I can get the band up here. We have Mr. Alex Islay, who is, I'm sorry, Alex, I'm screwed, 2022 Ram winner. That's Race Across America, but he does Ram like every year, so this guy is crazy. But he's a part of the 4-man team with Rasan, and they did win that. And then last person that I'm recognizing tonight, I lied, there's two more, is Mr. Jim Hannon. They're from the South Bay Bicycling Coalition Plus. I want to give them a round of applause. Jim, where are you at? Somewhere in the room. Thank you, Jim. And now I'm at the last. And I saved the best for last. Saying thank you is always a hard thing because you might forget or miss someone. So this year we put together some. I'm going to show that in just a second. Cue that up, please. But I have to say thank you to 3 ladies who came to me and talked to me and improved me. Outside of my piece, which is my rah-rah sitting over there. Rah-rah, you just hold your hand up. And my son, who happens to be over there. Taisha, where you at? Nicolette, where you at? Nicolette, if you can stand, yeah, let the folks see you. And Wendy, Hot Shot. Where you at, Hot Shot? Wendy, where you at? Thank you. I want to say publicly thank you to all 3 of you for joining me in this mission, helping all the hours, all the work. What we're trying to do here is make this the State of the Union where we bring the C-suite, the industry, to talk to you, and an Academy Awards kickoff where we get out of the lycra, we get dressed up in the black tie, and we give out some awards, and we have a party. So that's what we're trying to do. Absolutely. Thank you. See? That's what the thing about saying thank yous. You forget somebody. How can I forget? But I didn't forget. His name was going to show on the screen. But without Steve here, Steve Beckett is the, let me get it right. Can we just call him the boss? He's the boss of Zwift. That's what he's going to be tonight. I just gave you a promotion a little bit. He's the CMO or CFO? CMO? You're the man. Anyways, listen, true story. Zwift has been a sponsor of all clubs since we began, okay? And so I want to thank you, Steve. I apologize for missing you on this list because you're clearly right here. I'm just trying to rush to get the band up here, but I apologize. So that you all can see all of the thank yous as we segue and get the band on stage, if we can go ahead and cue and run the thank yous, that'll run until they're ready to perform. If now you all are ready to dance, the dance floor will be open. They will be singing. If I could bring up Cass and the band. Let's go.